only sleep for 14 hours. God, I wish I could say that in real life. I can only sleep 14 hours. I don't want to wait too long. Do you think he'll die if I wait too long? Let's save it just in case. I don't think it... No, he's getting better. He's not going to die if we wait too long. I don't think. Rake story, then you get distracted. Just sitting here waiting for the Rake story. Oh, crap. Wait, Rake story? You mean on the VOD I was saying that, Narth? Or here earlier? If it's on the VOD, I do eventually tell it. I'm sorry, Narth. I'm telling you, we build that suspense. That's how you keep people watching the whole stream. It's definitely not that I forget to tell things until people remind me hours later. That's absolutely not it. It's all a well laid out plan. Leave them wanting more. Leave them wanting more.
Our community grows.
Serena, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Finally, we can talk to him.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know.
Our modest fellowship
My friends
expands.
and other soldiers
the
fell
sun.
one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
Adam versus Gordon Ramsay, thank you for the subscription.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends.
Cheat it.
You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Thanks, Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain.
Still not going to buy one of your cookbooks, though.
Our community.
Oh, I could have questioned Aiden instead, huh? Oh, okay. So if you don't have a means to, or you don't want to use that antidote or get the antidote and ask him, you can go go question the other person, I guess. Sweet Gordon Ramsay. He's awfully nice to the kid. Have you guys ever watched him on the MasterChef Junior? He's like super nice to the kids. I mean, obviously he's not going to start yelling at kids and calling them stupid donuts or whatever. But it's so night and day. MasterChef versus MasterChef Junior. It'll happen eventually. Of course, he's fine with kids. Yeah, I mean, obviously the kids have not. The grown-ups don't have an excuse like the kids do, like a legitimate excuse. But it's just so crazy. Sorry, adults should know better. Yeah, exactly. Know you better. Adults could. Yeah. I know why, but it's just so crazy. It's like.
Excellent.
Seems like a completely different person.
I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this
Call him
means.
second best chef to his face, jokingly. Yeah.
I did nothing more than follow the instructions.
My daughter and I, we
Did
haven't
you
in a
learn what
while,
you needed to learn.
but she really likes watching that show with
I
me.
was able to question your man, and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the...
I mean, they're both on camera.
I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is
Yeah, I
there,
know what you mean.
I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Gordon Ramsay real. Whoa. Gordon Ramsay. Faces tire graphics. How you doing, Silo? Yeah. Gordon Ramsay real. Welcome to the channel. It's nice of you to stop by. I don't know if you can top Guy Fieri, but because they've been here for over a year. This is still real. Cost him money and time. Better ways than Doofus. Alright, so which zone is the next part in? So it's up at that camp. We can fast travel to the Didgindensen camp. How do we pronounce that? So let's go there first. Which is that Guy Fieri said he taught you everything? Hey, you'll have to take that up with Guy Fieri. I don't know the story between you guys. I didn't know there was a rivalry there. Maybe he's trying to start a rivalry, I don't know. Although, you know, he is the mayor of Flavortown. I'm not sure if you're like the Duke of somewhere or something, you know? But what's this way to get money in this game? So there's two things, Ronan. Mobs do respawn and boxes also respawn. I think the timer is 6 in-game days. Someone mentioned 6 in-game games. I don't know that that's absolutely true, but mobs do respawn, boxes and towns respawn. So what you can do, really, is you can run through a town and open all the boxes in a couple towns, and then you could go camp and sleep for a couple days. Mobs, not moms. I guess if the mob is a mom. But yeah, things do respawn, even boxes. Now the locked chests that you you know, get special items in, those ones don't. But normal boxes that you can just get ammo and potions out of, those respawn. And they'll have gold in them occasionally, but also you can just sell the contents.
Watch out! Grenade! Ready to shoot! Fire!
How you doing, by the way, Ronan? I would also say, depending on what your spec is, you should probably try to use as least potions as possible, because, I mean, even if you make your potions, it's, you know, you're not selling those ingredients. But if you're not making your potions and you're having, like, the alchemist make it for you, it can get really expensive. Having the alchemist make potions is... And that's even if you supply your own ingredients and don't buy them from them first. Just got the game. Are you out of Serene yet? I would say probably don't worry too much about money if you're still in Serene, but if you made it to the island, then definitely you should get quite a bit of money just by exploring, right? Explore, loot everything, kill the mobs along the way. Like, a lot of times it's tempting, especially because it's the same friggin' fights over and over. But, you know, kill the mobs along the way every time, even if they're lower level, because the loot is randomized. There are some items, so that's another thing. When you're traveling through an area and killing things that you've already killed to get loot, make sure you're wearing equipment that gives you extra loot chance. So there are things that get your loot chance percentage up, and it gives you an extra chance at getting loot off of a mob. Three's Company 2. My god, all these names that have been gone forever. Hey, Three's Company, welcome back. I remember you. Flavor Town, more like Subpar Town. Mom's are more like a respawn point. Mom's respawn. Are you guys bad guys? I don't remember. Nope. I just walked up and nudged that guy in the butt. Boop. Boop. Yeah, but once you get to the island, just kill everything that you see along the way. Wear plus loot percentage stuff if you have it. Revisit towns every few days. Re-loot the boxes in the towns. And you can camp to pass time and respawn those things.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
That's right, Marcy. Can I stab you? No. Oh, okay, you're cool then.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
You dare come here and accuse us of taking him? Let me throw him out this Renaigse and his Ilkdaren. May they receive this punishment for their arrogance.
Menace them? Convince them to speak. Yeah, I'm gonna try to convince them.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the Vorst Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
No, I was saying mob. Most of the time. I said mom a couple times though, fear. But I was originally saying mob. Mob. I have to enunciate the buh. Mob. Man, I'm hearing obviously, I'm hearing a lot more sounds of the game with these earbuds on. I'm glad I'm using them now. It's always gonna be more immersive when you have the sound up, or good headphones or earbuds in. Mamba. No. Mamba. Maba.
Katisach. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then,
Hey
let's see
Gatsby, how you
what
doing? Welcome
story
in.
this corpse has to tell.
Is his face actually still tensed up in a grimace like Chestbursters? Got another one. How's the new game? It's okay. It's okay. It's not a great game, but came out last Tuesday. I think it's a little overpriced for where it's at right now, but it's okay.
I can give a detailed examination of the corpse. It is a task that I have been trained to perform.
I gladly cede the privilege.
We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this.
She's actually
It is
starting to
not their
believe.
way that they might
Scully
attack
there.
careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach. The power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds,
No, it's not.
I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments.
It's not.
You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalis Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at
This
least
would have been
see the
helpful
face
earlier
of
in the
his
game.
assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadaktas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Game turned into CSI Fantasyland. Yeah. How you doing, Swinky? Welcome in. The graphics are pretty decent. I mean, overall, like, the character models aren't, like, the best ones I've seen. The way that they've animated the mouths are kind of... Are you standing up there, Siora? Are you standing up there on top of the dead corpse? A dead corpse, as opposed to the living corpse. On top of the corpse? That seems alright. I mean, you're an islander. You can desecrate other islanders. It's alright. They don't only care if we do it. Anyway, the graphics of the game are decent, aside from... graphics are good, animations are not, I guess I would say. Issue, it's a teeth issue? Yeah. I've kind of noticed that the more I was playing. I mentioned it yesterday too. That at first I thought maybe it was because it was originally in a different language, French, and then they dubbed it over to English, but it's not, because even if it was French, the way that they're talking is like, it's like I mentioned last night, it's almost like when you see those Uncanny Valley robot things that look like people, but like there's no skin or lips around the teeth part, and they're just like that chatterbox kind of talking. That's kind of how the talking is animated in this game. I too had better animations. Which you think we have it more closed? Yeah.
Our community grows.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure in the beginning, but the more I thought about it, the more we experienced of multiple characters talking that way. It's definitely a problem with the animation itself. West Coast Gatsby. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I not need to come up here? Hang on, what's up there then? I don't see anything up here. Well, I might as well check over here really quick. There's a clearing. There might be like a quest thing here later on. Yeah, nothing at this moment, so on we go. Focus on performance in this game. Definitely appreciate it. Oh, sounds particular. Alright. Convince Mev the Tirna Harkadoctus. I swear those sound like things from Monster Hunter World. Alright, on we go. Shield Stream, never heard of this game until today. How'd you find the channel, Gatsby? Just looking at streams for the game. Yeah, like I said, it's an okay game, but it has a lot of problems, and it's shy in every category of being a good game. Like, it's only okay. It's like a 6 of 10. If it was like $30, maybe it could be a little bit more justifiable. Some people love it, but in my opinion, it's like a 6 of 10. Right, team of Frenchmen. Yeah, Spiders, the developer. Spiders is based in France. Yeah. Hey, Ms. Monty, welcome back. Can't sleep. Is it lack of home husband again, or something different this time? I mean, I won't ask those things if you don't want me to. But welcome back. My grandma's like 50 off, yeah. I think it'd be very much worth it then.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
Ah, I got you, Gatsby. It's awesome. Well, glad you found the stream. We've already talked to... Yeah. Talk her... Wait a second. We can ask about his role on the island, or we can talk to her about the ritual. Which one is it? Husband isn't home yet.
I've come to ask you.
There's another small
help.
Small thing.
You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead. Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken, according to a witness. And Katasach suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember. or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual.
Yuke, you're heading out.
The moon is high.
Man, Yuke, thank you again for all the support. Good lord, man. Yuke, appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. And again, you know, on behalf of me and my family, thank you, Yuke. Crazy, man.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Double-edged sword, very shy when it comes to other people. You're a brat. Craft the potion. Alright. So, find the weapon, take a sample. The closest camp is called what? Camp of the Stone Arch. So, Camp of the Stone Arch. I was afraid if we let her go alone, that she would get attacked or some crap. She'd end up dead. There's definitely some story branching in this game. There's multiple endings. There's faction relations. That's one of the things I like in the game. Again, I think those things could have been explored a little bit more. There's been even more of that. But from what we know about it so far, that's probably the most interesting part of the game. That's how much you're asking for it. Versus puberty, what? Alright. Camp of the Stone Arch, there we go. Let's put these on tracking. Whoops. Can I remove that one? Yeah, there we go. I think that's the shortcut. I don't think we can go that way, huh? I think you have to have vigor. Going through something you want to tell us about. Wait, what? Something happened? Have you discovered any romances yet? No, but I haven't really been exploring too many more. It's puberty. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what TV shows it's talking about. Just joking. Yeah, I know, but when you said something that mentioned it as well, I thought maybe there was something I didn't realize. I haven't really explored that much of it, but I kind of want to do that, but it's part of the side quest stuff, so no, I really haven't tried romance stuff. But I do want to do some more character side quests. I do and I don't. That's the problem with the game. Like, I know it's going to be the same kind of stuff. It's going to be almost always the same kind of stuff. I do want to learn more about the side characters, but at the same time, it's like, really, this again and again and again. Although I did end up liking the Kurt thing. Has there been a hint? Here's the only hint that I have that there's something like that. I'll show you. I noticed earlier when we were testing dialogue. Come on. When I talked to Afra.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find. I could probably. Don't.
Another time, maybe.
Anything else?
I'll show you. This. Ask her, and it has a heart by it. Here we go. Thanks to that Cotton Eye Joe. Wait, that's wrong. This is the only thing that so far shows us. So there's at least some kind of romance. So we'll probably explore that a little bit more after I find Constantine. Although this might wrap up the game. I don't know. First conversation with Kurt as a follower was flirtatious. I had an option that appeared so. Yeah, but I mean, I guess what I mean is there was no like UI or gaming indicator, no gauge, no hearts, no etc. The only thing that we've seen like that is when we talked to Afra. But there was absolutely, it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't so much from our end as it was from Kurt's, or not Kurt, yeah. There was some from Kurt's end that was like, well, I was talking about different kinds of company there, Sarde. And want to help me with that? Yeah. Max level's 90. Yeah, someone else mentioned that too. But apparently you usually beat the game between level 30 and 40, which I didn't actually want to know, but someone let me know.
Watch out! Grenade!
That's how you save Kurt, romancing Kurt. Said yes. Oh, I said yes about the max level. Wait, did I say yes about... That's right, Marcy. Yeah, I did want to know the max level. Did I say yes about the... Maybe I'm misremembering about the... what level you beat the game. I did, okay. Thank you for the correction. I could have sworn I said it. That's fine. So, you beat the game somewhere between like 30 and 50, right? Most people average 40, but max level 90. I remember the max level thing now. Yeah, no worries, Marcy. Team Noel sponsor. Did mention it. Didn't count as a spoiler. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No worries, thank you. I think what my brain just now was remembering was God of War. So on Monday, I think Gruntwork said something like, I think it was Gruntwork, someone said something like, I wonder what the max level in God of War is, and then in parentheses or something was like, no one answer that, and I was like, yeah, please don't. So I think that's what I was remembering or trying to combine together. So yeah. This game max is 90, and someone said, Marcy and other people I think have said, usually beat it between 30 and 50. Yeah, thank you, Marcy. I remember the thing now. So the campaign, because that leaves like small portion of the actual game's experience pool. I don't know. I guess you can grind after it or during it. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So it was Gruntwork. Yeah. So I was getting my my game and streams mixed up as far as that goes.
Watch out! Grenade!
These things have a lot of health. Holy crap. Why did he turn at the last second? Where's Seora? There she is.
I'm wounded. I need help.
Whoops, I let her die. I did not mean to shoot this.
I'm wounded. I need healing.
That's not the move I needed to use either. Show them, put on season 3 of Handmaid's Tale. I've heard of that, but I've never watched any of it. Issue. Just get more streams to watch. Yeah. I remember you mentioning that. Yeah. Slowly walk to a higher level area.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Craft potion for the ritual camp. Stay here. Craft potion. Stay here. Hang on. Is there another thing real back? No, I guess it has both. Okay, crap. It showed 2 separate things, but oh well. I guess that ends up having both on it. The weapon and the blood. Ah, well. Soundtrack of the combat. Yeah, I'm okay with the sound in general in the game. Like the ambience, the ambiance is good. The music is okay. I mean, again, it seems like a lot of things are repetitive, right? Like a lot of zones have the same sound, or the soundtrack. Music? Soundtrack, yeah. And a lot of the, like all the fights have the same battle music. But it's a good one. Soundtrack in its combat, yeah. I'm good with that part of it. And like I said, the graphics are good. It's close to being a really good game, but it's just not quite there. Frustrating. God, I wish I would have fast traveled there, or accepted the fast travel. Are you still there, by the way, Rix, by chance? I was going to ask you how far into that corner gas rewatch you are. Wait, was there a camp up there? No, it's this way. Okay. Might as well kill, get some extra experience on our way. More money, too, like I was telling someone earlier. Just kill stuff on the way, you'll have plenty of money. Camp was over here? Yeah. Alright. Well, like I said, we got a little bit more experience at least running back because of the extra killing, but... Show for some good clean Canadian humor. Yeah, I don't know why it was recommended to... Like, not recommended by a person, but for some reason... Question the High King. Amazon... Wasn't she right here? Amazon recommended it to me. I was like, alright. My wife and I watched the first episode and I was like, hey, this is kind of good. It's like Canadian Seinfeld. Cleaner than Seinfeld, probably, which is saying a lot. Is there no marker for her? Craft the potion. So I need to craft it on my own here, I guess. Alright. Guessing we're gonna need science. We'll double check. Yep. So I gotta switch my gear over to our science vest. Science doublet. Okay. Switch my gear back. Whoops. Carmel Row on Amazon. Oh, I forgot that came out. How was that, Fear? It was on my watch list when it was not even released yet. Didn't care for Carnival Row at all. Such a letdown. Yeah, the first trailer I saw for it seemed kind of intriguing. And the second trailer we watched as a Twitch bounty, and it looked kind of not as great. To say the least. So I wasn't really sure. Usually they try to show the best, you know, a lot of times even to the point of spoiling movies or shows in order to show the best parts to try to get you in there. So when I didn't enjoy the second trailer, I was a little worried. What's the clear gas? I've not seen it, but your husband isn't very fond of Carnival Row. Don't know why though. Almost 3. It's entertaining enough, and the effects are pretty good. I still have The Boys on my watch list. Like everyone that's seen that has suggested it to me. So have you seen The Boys yet? It's best armor upgrades. Do an 1818 for heavier armor for companions, such as Kurt. Balance would be more beneficial to Afra. Casting or shooting. Yeah, I think so, Scrappy. The companions on the hardest difficulty, it seems like they just go down super quick anyway, so yeah. In the hardest difficulty, I've tried to stack armor on them so they don't die as fast, and then I try as melee to pull mobs off of them or to stun them before they kill them, because if a mob is on them, whether they have balance or not, it seems like they're just going down really fast at this point. So for companions, I've mainly been stacking armor and just for the most part trying to keep them alive. On my character, I'm going predominantly stun based, stun and balance. Balance seems extremely important because with enough balance on your character, you can parry heavy hits from big monsters without you know, toppling over, which is amazing, so you can counterattack. Scrappy Doo, thank you for the follow, Scrappy. Watch The Boys. Duck Bears. It's pretty good every day lately. Yeah, I know. Everyone's telling me. And it's on my watch list. Just haven't had time to watch any of it yet. But everyone's like, watch The Boys. Watch The
elements I need for the ritual.
Yes. Here is what you asked me to.
What kind of build are you doing, Scrappy?
But the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Yes. I'll keep you company.
Sit then in that case. And remain silent. I must meditate. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death.
Drinking animation.
Not
just a black screen.
Olehanamemen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem. Linqui damda renaute da hodos.
Agility, wood-handed swords and guns.
The Tahawan Kloisam. The Talugedon Velam. The Taragam Buledam. The Tataminam Reloidan. Adotalamen Contebedam and Antelam Verfrag Tangom.
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril.
His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
What's happening to her?
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
I know that he was headed for his village the last time we saw him. They might be able to tell me there. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Did Valen didn't die for once. Fantastical. Thank you, Valen. It's been a really crazy stream in a good way. And Valen, how you doing, Chimps? Probably over behind the tree, probably. As actual grammar. I just, yeah. Alright. Find a trail of hiking Vinbar. Question the High King's loved ones in Vinshavar. So things are kind of starting to culminate, so we must be getting pretty deep. Alright. Thanks, Phoenix. Let's make our way back to the camp. Static, just shield of enlightened magic healing, got the cure disease and finished. No points to get rifles and the rest down one-handed blades to the long blades. That's where we're at right now. What level are you at, you said? Like 19? Rifles seem super strong. I haven't been using them though. I've been trying to go mainly melee. Mainly two-handed melee, which has worked out just fine. I think you can probably do about anything you want in this game and make it work, even on the hardest difficulty, just because of how strong the parry system is. As long as you parry, you should probably be able to do any kind of build you want within reason. Feels that way? Yeah. I mean, some things obviously are going to kill slower, are going to be a lot more drawn out, grindy sort of battles, but I hope you enjoyed this episode of Greedfall. We're trying to get a foothold on YouTube, so if you could do me a huge favor and click the subscribe button right here, I'd very much appreciate it. Also, you can see the entire playlist for Greedfall up here, and YouTube thinks you might like this video from the channel as well.